So it's been a while since I've made a video, and I'm sort of making this one as a start before working on another project. It's a little short one. If you notice any differences in the audio quality or editing, I have switched from using Adobe Suite to other products, so just putting that out there in case it just sounds or it looks a little different. So the main topic of this is the grand opening tea party for the Lolita Collective in Kansas City, Missouri. I went to recently. I had not been to the Lolita Collective storefront yet, so this is my first time going. They've had events throughout last year and this year as well. There was one in which I was planning on going to because my work was sending me to Iowa that week, and the weekend before if I could stop by and show up. But then my work said, oh, we're flying you out to Iowa, so I didn't get to drive through Kansas City. So it was good to actually see Kansas City. The last time I was there was for Paradiso in 2022. So I went with a number of comm members, some of which had been to Paradiso before, and we all sort of piled in to a few cars and drove up there. The actual day of the tea party, we're all kind of shoved together in one car, and I was the token OG, so I was designated to sit in the center seat. The area around the store was really nice. It's not directly in Kansas City, but a little far out in another city. So it's in sort of a upscale strip mall, I guess is the word for it. When we arrived, there was a few people already waiting there, and so I went around the corner and I got boba, but like boba for later. As the time for the ribbon cutting approached, they curved the line around the store so everybody could get a good view. They brought out these ginormous scissors that really didn't work. It took a couple of cuts to get the ribbon, but they had a speech prior to that, and they read off a list of all the Kickstarter backers as well, and so it was just this nice little opening. They let in the VIPs first to do shopping, and the rest of us waited around for, it was only like 15 minutes, but at least it was a nice day, so I didn't mind it. I got a few shots of other people's boards when I was waiting out there. I believe there was only 7 or 8 VIP tickets total. They were gone pretty quick. They had an early bird special for a certain tier of the Kickstarters. I had just the tier right below that, but I got my ticket, basically woke up midnight when they opened general admission, and it was sold out within, I don't know if it was 24 hours or the next day, but there was about 40 tickets in all, I believe, because it was in a space that was inside of the store itself. So it's not a huge space, but it's directly connected to the store, which was nice. They had some dedicated time shopping before the tea party for everybody, and while I originally had planned that I was only probably going to pick up some accessories, they had got in a whole shipment of stuff from the brand Anastasia, which does OG. So I got 2 vests, both in the blue colorway, just different cuts, and then I got these striped shorts. They gave us little loyalty cards for our purchases, and I almost filled mine up, so I'll need to bring this back whenever I go back there, whenever that is. They also had gift bags for everybody. The general admission tickets had fewer items than the VIPs. I think the VIPs got a tiara, a GLB, and a few rings that weren't in the general admission, but everybody got coloring pages with the characters, a bracelet from Twinklebat Designs, the Toto pen, and the Toto air freshener. The tea party itself was a buffet style. They had a number of different items. I ended up not even trying all of the items. They had the standard tea sandwiches and macaroons that you'd expect from a tea party, but they also had some more like Mediterranean style food, as well as some more like Americanized like dessert food. So it was good to have like a tea party that actually made me full, because sometimes those tea parties, it's just a light snack. So after the main section of the tea party was done, they had bingo and raffle and a coordinate contest. And I ended up winning in bingo. That's a cute twinkle that item. So it was pretty fun to get and play. Afterwards, they kind of released us back into the store to get any more shopping done. They also had some of the shop staff carry around an instant camera, and they took photos, and they had little decoration station for the photos. It was really cute. But I was super tired afterwards. I think later we went and we ate out with some of the people from the tea party, and then the next day we went to see the Nelson Art Museum, but after that we just drove back, and I'm still a little tired. I don't usually have, those long weekends. All in all, it was a pretty cool event. I'm glad that, little events like this are popping up, especially like in the Midwest, because there's enough on like the coast, especially the West Coast, but like the Midwest is kind of lacking a little bit when it comes to these fashion events. And it's good, even though it's like, it was a like 5-hour drive for me. Still, the things you do for the fashion you say you love.